And hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gamers Report. I am your host once again, Scarlett, also known as Crystal Online, and I have some very special guests with me today to talk about the esports industry in general and just kind of, chat about all things esports. So if we go down the line, I'll get my guests to introduce themselves, starting with you, man with the blue hair.
I'm Man with the Blue Hair, also known as Harry, also known as Hazard Online. My primary games are Rocket League. I say games. My primary game is Rocket League, and I do some freelance broadcasting and observing on the side.
Oh,
I'm Tom, or Tom Fullery Online, best Seraphine in the universe. If you get it in ARAM,
yeah.
because I'm famously an ARAM spammer.
I
Never
do see
played
you
online.
online on ARAM quite a lot,
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah.
See ya?
And I'm also known as Tyler, also known as Jinx Online. My main game is Rocket League and Siege, and I also do a bit of casting and producing on the side.
Damn, Rocket League players.
There's too many of them.
I know.
They're coming
Well, no,
out of
but I
nowhere.
was gonna see. I haven't seen Rocket League players until like starting here. So
Yeah, no, I think before coming to university, I don't think I've ever met a Rocket League player in real life. I thought
the only
It's
Rocket,
scary
the,
stuff.
literally the
Scary
only
stuff.
Rocket League players I
Unicorn.
knew were the ones that are on my college Rocket League team.
If there are any questions you want to ask the Rocket League players.
Okay, well, we will start with our questions here, starting with a very simple one. What got you guys into esports?
Well, I started getting into esports with Rocket League, and it has been my main game since it pretty much came out in like 2015.
Nice. Nearly
But
10 years.
Yeah, I want to think about that. But I got into the esports side of things with RLCS Season 3. So RLCS is like the main premier tournament for Rocket League. And I was just watching some YouTubers do like open qualifiers for the event because they made like an hour and a half long video of it, and it was really entertaining. And I just wanted to see what the gameplay was like at the highest level. So then I started watching on Twitch, like I said, in 2016, and I've pretty much stayed around since. So yeah, I started watching when I was like 11, and it's been 8 years since then.
esports veteran.
Yeah.
Yep, at least for one game. Yeah, for other games, like barely been into them, but
Yeah.
you know.
Fair
I
enough.
can respect that though. I've jumped between a lot of different watching esports as a casual viewer. I can't imagine just sitting and watching Rocket League for 11 years. That would kill me.
Yeah.
Like how long realistically, how entertaining does cars hitting footballs into goals have to be for you to be able to keep up with it for like 11 years?
Yeah,
Well-
explain this for the non-Rocket League.
Well, at the highest level, it's so different to any other esports because if you compare it to like a football game like FIFA, if you want to like pass the ball, you press like circle or something, and then the ball gets passed. But in Rocket League, you have to control like your acceleration and deceleration. You have to control jumping, flipping, like everything like that. So if you want to pass the ball or something like that, just any like minuscule thing is so much more involved. So I feel like there isn't anyone in the world who's like mastered the game yet, and I don't even know if there's ever gonna be. There's pros that have like 16,000 hours. Most notable probably like Squishy Muffins is one of the most famous Rocket League players. He's recently retired, but he has like 16,000 hours in the game. And yeah, it's just insane at the high level. The skill ceiling, you never think it's gonna go above what it is, and then it gets somehow broken.
Oh,
That's really
well,
interesting.
on to you, Tom. What got you into esports?
Well, I've been like a casual on again, off again esports viewer. I've never really been that invested. I used to watch a little bit of the LCS back in the day before it was the LEC. For like the don't know legends. In 2020 when Valorant came out, I got really into Valorant, and then as the Valorant professional circuit started coming up, during that, and then I started the.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure everyone here, but our host is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
You're a
not.
fake esports.
I am a fake
Hey.
esports, but I did still do esports in college. I was the captain in IGL actually for my college Valorant team. K6 Vanguard represent. Mwah, love you guys. But yeah, that's what I did. I didn't do the BTEC though, because I did A levels. Unlike these guys here, I did real subjects.
Yeah.
Wait,
I did
I also did
exams.
A levels and exams, but then I did esports BTEC.
I didn't.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
on to you, Tyler.
Well, I started off, just casually gaming. The Nintendo and the DS is where I started off at.
DS
the Wii
esports.
esports scene,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mario Party competitive was my favorite.
Yeah. But I didn't take it too serious until I hit
Nintendo.
college. I
Sorry.
also did a esports course like Harry and Tom, and that's when I started to take it more serious, doing like casting and producing more seriously, and playing games a lot more competitively.
Oh yeah, interesting. So kind of a wide variety of kind of experiences from our guests here, but
Definitely.
all still kind of joining us all into this one moment. We're all here doing our esports production course. So
Yeah, we're all in the same
Woo.
degree here. There's
We
a lot
are?
of diversity on this
we
panel.
are, yeah. So yeah, on to our next question. I feel like this might be a bit easy for most of our guests. I don't know if there's really any point in me asking Harry this question, but what was the game that made you fall in love with esports, Harry?
Candy Crush.
Real. Angry Birds.
Bejeweled
Angry Birds.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocket League.
Way.
Who
What
would
made
have
you
thought?
like Rocket League? Let's
yeah.
ask you that.
Let's ask you that. What made you like the game so much?
I think it was the personalities at the start that got me into it. Like I said, when I first got into it, I was watching YouTubers do their RLCS runs for like an hour and a half long video. And I just found it really entertaining how they would play like a not so good team, and then obviously it was seeded actually okay. So they'd play like a better team and a better team, and you'd have to see how they'd get on playing better teams each round. And then I kind of went from watching the personalities, and once they got eliminated, I was like, I wonder what this is like at the highest level, and then just kept going on from there. So it was a bit of personality, and then after the personality was eliminated, moving on to just curiosity.
Personality was put down.
Yeah.
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 I think there are quite a lot of personalities in the esports industry.
Yeah.
Quite a few. Yeah. What about you? What game made you fall in love with esports, and kind of why? I guess we can add that onto the question as well.
And why?
And why?
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah.
So I don't definitely League.
Mhm.
That was my interest in sports. I played it on again, off again. Like I was saying, I was never really that super invested in. Watching the EULCS, I think I started properly getting into just after Samira came out. I don't know why I remember it as that.
I
time
remember when she
reference.
came out as well. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I timestamp things by when Champions released. I don't know what the
That's
year
what I
was.
do.
I can
Yeah.
tell you the first Worlds I watched every game for was the Worlds just after Samira released. Yeah.
And kind of what made you fall in love with League?
League have a love-hate relationship. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone loves League.
I don't think I've
No.
ever heard anyone say they love League.
Yeah,
I mean,
think
I
if
don't
you say you
think I love League of
you're
Legends
lying.
I've never
either.
played the
Yeah.
game, so I don't know.
Good job, man.
Yeah, good
I
on you.
got,
Good
I
on you.
downloaded it. I downloaded it, and I saw the
Uninstall
play
it.
button, and I did not press it.
I think you've done yourself a
I have about
service
3
there.
hours playtime.
You're
Nice.
the only two people who I can confidently say have like a noble degree of sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-respect. I think
Yeah.
anyone who plays League.
I think
You don't play the game because you enjoy it after a certain point.
no, I play the game because I feel like I have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I
after
have a
putting so much-
compulsion to play
So
the
much
game.
time and money has been put into that game that I
If
feel
not,
like
you're
I kind
falling
of just
behind.
have to.
Yeah, it's what's it called? The
Sunk cost fallacy.
sunk cost
Yeah.
fallacy.
I have that with
Exactly.
Rocket League as well.
Oh, I don't want to talk about how much I spent on that chibi stat tactician for TV.
I remember.
You don't want to
I
ask
don't know
Harry
what
how
that
much
is.
he spent on Rocket League. You don't.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
I kind of do want to know.
I'm kind of. You
Do
know
you
what?
know?
We can talk about this a bit
Yeah.
later in the
Yeah.
show, but
I need to run the
What-
calculations.
What was your?
me? Ooh. I mean, I think I'm quite similar. With League of Legends, because League was kind of the first game that properly got me into esports. Because I remember my brother played it a lot. Because I wasn't much of like a competitive gamer to begin with. I was playing a lot of Roblox, a lot of Minecraft.
I think that's pretty
Movie
competitive.
Star Planet was a big
That's
one as
fine.
well.
That's a real one. That is a
Movie Star
firefighter.
Planet is the origin game of where Crystal came from, and it's also when I made my Movie Star Planet YouTube channel, but we don't talk about that.
Oh, no.
But League of Legends is probably where
Everyone look that one.
my moves. Not
Do you
Movie
still
Star
upload
Planet.
to it?
Huh?
Do you still upload to it?
Yeah.
No.
Why not? Why
But no, League of Legends is kind of where my love for esports came about because my brother played it, and I also watched a few content creators that made League content like Lily Pichu, Disguised Toast, all those guys. And I specifically remember the one Twitch Rivals where Lily Pichu won. I think it was like 2020, I think, where Lily Pichu won Twitch Rivals. I was like, damn, this game's cool. And then, because I'd always see my brother playing League, and I was like, I'm gonna download this game. This was like, I mean, to be fair, this was a bit, this was a bit further behind because I think I downloaded it in like 2018, 2019ish. And yeah, that's kind of where it all started. But then, also similar to you, when Valorant got released, I kind of hopped on that. Like I said, I was on my college. Yeah, I know. I was on my college Valorant team. Played like a few pickups here and there. Played a bit of Premiere with some of my friends. And yeah, so that's kind of where my esports journey began, I guess. And I don't know, like League was so weird because like League, I think the reason I liked League esports so much was just because like I never really thought that like a hobby like gaming could be so competitive and could have so much behind it. So I think just like the storylines mainly, like I fell in love with the storylines in esports and stuff, and still do, which is why I like being a caster and a host so much, because you get to explore and talk about those storylines so much.
I think that's what actually got me more into Worlds when I started watching it, because watching it beginning to end, you get to see how the players develop. All the little rivalries and intricacies.
I know, it's so fun.
The broadcast value.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just watch Worlds because you don't even have to like League of Legends to enjoy watching Worlds. Yeah. Especially when they've got like new genes performing. Like,
exactly.
Well, I watch it, but I just don't understand what's going on. It's just loads of different things happening.
It's like with I've never been massively into the Valorant comp scene, but I got into it a little bit, and then I kind of went back. Yeah. When I went to Red Bull Homeground and got to see all the players performing there, I realized it's a lot more fun when you're drinking.
What isn't?
So real.
What isn't? That's a good point.
Homeground.
No, like what isn't more fun when you're drinking?
No, exactly. Like I feel like
driving in Rocket League. In Rocket League.
In game.
Yeah, we drive in Rocket League only.
But yeah, well, Tyler, what about you? What game made you fall in love with esports and why?
Well, it's kind of two games. I kind of casually played, like I said, Rocket League and Siege quite a bit. And then once I got into college, you know, finally got a PC for the first time. So I started trying to play it a bit more competitively. And since I enjoyed it so much, I started doing a bit of casting for both games, which I kind of, you know, veered off into different paths from there, like producing or observing stuff for different games. But yeah, I just kept playing the games and trying to like win tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been quite a journey. You know, I've been playing Siege and Rocket League for the past 7 years straight.
Damn.
Not as long as Harry.
It's still a long time.
It is a long It is a long time to play one game. I can't lie.
And I was gonna say Siege is an interesting one because I feel like obviously Rocket League's a bit bigger, but I feel like I don't see many kind of Siege players or people that know.
Yeah,
much
I don't really
about
hear much
Siege
about
around
it.
a lot.
Yeah.
No, but I always find it really interesting, like talking to people about like
it's
esports.
a much smaller community as well with Siege, so like not everyone knows each other, but you know what I mean?
But it's a bit
more close,
more familiar with it. Yeah.
But
yeah, no, I think very, very interesting stories from kind of all of us here. So on to our next question. Have you guys ever competed in any esports titles? / do you currently compete in any esports titles?
Yes. And yes.
Oh, okay.
So I've been playing like RLCS and random small
He's
tournaments.
talking about Rocket League again. No way.
Yeah.
He's not going to talk about anything other than Rocket League. I hope you know this.
If I try to play any of the game competitive,
this isn't Gamers Report. It's Rocket League
I
Report.
haven't
Rocket
mentioned
League
it once
Report.
yet.
Okay,
This podcast.
Well,
You brought it up first.
I did. To be fair. Okay, that's on me.
Anyway, sorry, Harry.
No
back to
problem.
you.
No problem.
My bad.
So Rocket League.
Yeah.
I've been playing since 2016, which is before I started getting into the esports side of things. But I would make like pick-up teams with random people from my school who were like wildly lower ranked than me, because I'd convince them to play Rocket League and then play for like a week. And I'm like, let's join a random like $100 tournament, and we'd always get first rounded, which was great. But moving
the experience.
Yeah.
Sometimes the real winning is the friends you make along the way. You know.
We'll call it that. moving on to secondary school, because this was
Oh,
in
this was
year
primary
s- yeah,
school.
year 6. Yeah, it was when I started
God.
playing Rocket League.
Damn.
Moving on to secondary school,
Make me feel old.
Yeah.
I found out about like all the British esports tournaments in year 9, and then moving into year 10, I made a Rocket League team with some of my mates from secondary school. Shout out the Ferrers Esports. It was me, Connor, and Ruben. And we got top 3 in like student champs.
Ooh,
So
damn.
that was pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
And we played for 2 years, and then moving on to college, I did the same thing with my college and made a team, and we played for 2 years. Didn't have as much success, but that's just because I think as more people find out about student champs, the competition gets so much harder. Because we were playing when there was like maybe a maximum of like 50 Rocket League teams competing, and now it's
yeah.
like 200 plus.
Yeah.
So the competition's like
It is kind of GG.
insane. But yeah, now I'm in uni and I'm playing for the Trent Titans.
Nice.
And we're like top 16. We made top 16 in UK. In Europe, we made Uni Rocketeers Winter, which was for the top 32 teams. So
pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
top 32 in Europe is it doesn't sound like a lot, but like if you think about it, there's like
No, when you compare it to how many Rocket League players
Yeah.
there are in the world,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know how many there are.
I'm assuming there's
If
like
more
quite a
than
few.
32,
Yeah.
and that's really impressive.
I mean, I think there was like 800 total teams that signed up for the qualifiers.
Damn.
So
Huge then.
That's massive.
Like
Yeah.
top 1%.
let's go.
Yeah. Well, Tom, what about you?
I don't remember the question if I'm going to do it.
Have you ever competed in any esports titles? / do you currently compete in any of them?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Despite me being an ARAM spammer, only
Mhm.
playing League, I've actually only really competed in Valorant.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And I'm not good at Valorant either, so that makes it even
Nice.
better. I played in, like you have, I played in the British Esports Student Champs a
Let's
couple times.
go.
Oh yeah.
With College Cambria, dox myself there, because
Yeah.
there's only like 5 people in North Wales, so you can basically find
Yeah,
yourself about
and another one of them is at this university as well. So
yeah, exactly. That's
yeah.
it. Well, we actually played together as well, me and Caleb. We were on the
Caleb
same,
played Valorant.
Yeah, we were on the same Valorant
What?
team. Well, I don't play Valorant either.
I thought that. You know what? You've got a point.
Yeah, so we were obviously on a Valorant team instead of a League team. I think no, I won't. I was going to reveal some information.
Oh,
but
okay.
no, I'm going to put myself in it there. So I'm going to get really mad at me if I say it. But yeah, our Valorant team was actually really fun. We never did particularly well, but we always had fun. Gold peak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
That's
Interesting.
it.
But yeah, Tyler, what about you?
The only game I've ever really competed in, it would be Siege. Quite a while ago. I've heavily fallen off since.
I was washed.
Yeah, I'm washed.
Yeah.
But I used to play with a team quite a lot,
Sorry.
and we were top. I think it was like top 40 in the world on Xbox.
Damn.
Not as good as PC players, but still quite good. Top 40. But I haven't really been competing as much since. Just not really too interested in the playing side. I just sort of moved towards production. I was quite interested in that at the moment. I still play games casually, but definitely not as competitive as I used to.
Yeah.
I feel like we've all kind of shifted over a little bit from playing less.
Yeah.
I think it's called
Yeah.
maturing.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
did you not play in student champs?
I didn't.
Oh, wow.
I've actually
did.
never did I?
Yeah, we teamed
I don't remember.
Being backpacked live on air.
at college. Well, we teamed. You were the sub for the team, but we played like two series. We played like 2 series.
This is why,
played like 2
I
series
said,
at
I
college.
anything Rocket League competitive, it's just I didn't take it seriously.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not like Harry, not a sweat.
Mm.
Trying to hold on to it.
I'm not top 1%, but yeah, I've definitely moved on since.
Oh, I guess I'll answer this question as well.
Yeah, go on, what was yours?
So League, I didn't really compete in anything because I was just like playing it casually and still trying to figure out how to play the game.
Yeah.
But when Valorant rolled around, this was when I was like, oh, okay, this might be my time. So similarly to you guys, I mean, I mentioned this earlier, but I also played in student champs.
This is gonna work where she reveals she's top 1. She's number 1 in the world.
Rank
I actually won Game Changers last
Yeah.
year.
I'm actually NRG's coach.
But no, I played in student champs. Like I said, I was the IGL for our Valorant team. Big up K6 Vanguard. I love
The
you guys.
stories, following on so far.
But yeah, that was
crazy.
that was fun. We had a pretty big rivalry with Coventry Crosshairs. There's
Yeah.
a few people at this university who used to play for them. Specifically Mickey and Marcel, two good friends of mine. But also some of my rivals as well.
Have you managed to bury the hatchet on the rivalry, or is there still some tension?
We still have a tiny bit of tension, I'd say, if there's ever any in uni competitions like Snowdown Showdown, for example.
Don't talk to me about Showdown, man.
But yeah, that was kind of the first time I'd really properly competed. And then when Premiere rolled around in Valorant, I played it twice, I believe, with some of my friends. That was quite fun. And then so I was Diamond 2 peak in Valorant, and this was as soon as Game Changers changed from Diamond peak, you have to be Diamond peak to play Game Changers to Ascendant. Because I wanted to play in Game Changers originally, and me and my friend Liz were planning on making a bit of a project, but I never hit Ascendant. And then it was kind of halfway through last year, I kind of realized, man, I don't want to play this game anymore. I was just kind of sick of it because the community was really not for me, and I was just it was just not enjoyable to play anymore. So
Have you moved on since to another game?
I might have moved on to another game. So currently
What games are you playing currently?
Currently, this is a shock to absolutely no one, but I'm competing in Splatoon 3, which is quite fun. I've been on
Splatoon has a competitive scene.
I know, it's a
in the
shock,
UK?
right?
Isn't it
Yeah.
really small?
It is.
I think
It
I've
is
heard
quite
things
small.
about
Scarlet and 4 of the people.
But no,
Top
so
one in every tournament.
I
Yeah,
got
exactly.
into Splatoon because one of the players on Coventry Crosshairs, who I was friends with, their name was Nebula. They were also a Splatoon competitive player and played on a UK team called Spark, which was one of the top teams in the UK, and who are currently the reigning UK champions for Splatoon 3 as well, which was fun. And then they introduced me basically to the rest of Spark and a bunch of other players in the UK scene. And that's how I kind of made my footing in there. I was on a team called Resurgence, and then I was on a project called Something to Prove that kind of fell through, so we didn't play, and I'm now currently in FA Hell. But, played a few tourneys, won one of them, which was cool.
Nice.
And yeah, so that's kind of where I am right now, which is fun. But, playing a game competitively that doesn't offer you any prize pools is interesting.
It is interesting. So, I know I didn't mention it earlier when you asked me what sports I've played in, but I actually used to compete in Splatoon 2.
You told me about
Because
this.
I'm an old
Yeah.
person. I used to get so autistically obsessed with Splatoon 2. I would sit there with my feet on my desk, with my Switch on my PC monitor, and I would probably play for about 8 hours at a time, not
Nice.
blinking.
Wow.
Nice.
Not blinking for 8 hours is impressive.
Yeah, I know. No, it isn't. I have
Eyes
really
of
dry
steel.
eyes.
Literally.
I had to stop playing to stop my eyes from drying out because I'd forget to blink. I'd be
Hold
so
up, guys.
invested.
Wow.
Need to blink.
Hang on, guys. Blink, pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blink pause.
So this kind of links into the last question as well, but what devices do you guys play your games on? Because I know that some of our titles you can play kind of multi-platform. So
Yeah. Well, I started playing Rocket League on laptop, so PC. But I say started,
At
sort
least it's portable though.
of,
yeah.
because
Play
I
Rocket
got the
League everywhere.
game. I got the game in June or July of 2016, and I was playing it on my mum's laptop with integrated graphics and less than 720p at 15
Damn.
FPS,
That's huge.
and it
Incredible.
was not an enjoyable experience. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this game down, and then I stopped playing Rocket League for 2 months, and then my birthday rolled around, and then I bought it on PlayStation
Nice.
because the PlayStation was so much more powerful than my mum's laptop.
What PlayStation would have that been then?
It's
Like
PlayStation 4.
2016, PS4.
Yeah, PS4.
See, when I was that age, I had a PS3.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm really, really old now.
My bad for that.
Yeah.
So then I played on PlayStation for maybe 2 years. I think I got about 1,000 hours on PlayStation before I got my own PC and then moved onto PC, and I've been on PC since. So I think I got PC in 2017, maybe early 2018.
How many
and-
hours are we at now then?
On PlayStation, it's 1,000, like I said, and then across alt accounts, I'd probably say another 500, and then on my main account, it's 5,500. So
So talking about
7K.
7K.
Yeah.
total? Yeah.
Damn.
Across.
This guy with
across
his
like 8
like
years.
4 PC setup.
Watch out,
6
squishy
monitors.
muffins.
All of them. One game
Literally.
of Rocket League.
Yeah. So Tom, what about you? What device do you play your games on? Even though,
So-
well, yeah,
Yeah, League and
Yeah.
Valorant, you just kind of on the PC. There's no.
yeah. Unless you're a Wild Rift enjoyer.
I did try and play Wild Rift for a little bit.
I tried
On
as
my
well because it
iPad?
came out on my birthday.
So when did Wild Rift come out now?
It was like, I was still in secondary school when it came out, so I think like
It was out during COVID, wasn't it?
yeah, I think like 2019.
Because
Maybe.
I have a vague memory of when I was really, really sick with COVID and
Mm.
couldn't play League. I was that addicted to League. I was like, I downloaded Wild Rift on my iPad and it didn't scale properly. And I'd sit in bed like playing games of like, I don't know, Jinx or something.
Yeah.
That's me.
This guy.
Oh my god.
Name dropped. Yeah, so I'd sit in bed
You're
playing on
in
my
League?
iPad.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm actually
Um,
famous.
Yeah, so I guess kind of mobile, mostly PC. I have a Switch.
As you should.
Yeah, I kind of, like I said, I've kind of fell off. of
Am I the only one here
Splatoon
that doesn't
3.
have a Switch?
You are.
You are actually. Shame.
GG.
I'm not a
Oh,
Nintendo
shame
enjoyer.
on you.
GG.
I thought you said that you enjoyed your
I started off
Nintendo
with
DS.
the Nintendo, but I've not carried it on. I started off with the Wii and the
Oh.
DS.
Disappointing.
And you got off strong on
Bit
Nintendo
of Mario Kart, bit of Mario Kart 7, bit of Animal Crossing.
Animal
Vibes.
Crossing New Horizons was such a good game.
New
I haven't
Horizons
played
is
it.
So good.
No, wait, no, what's the other one called?
New Leaf.
New Leaf, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Oh
I
no,
meant to
New
say.
Leaf was good. I
New
played
Leaf
that
was
one.
good.
Slapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
so PC, mobile, Switch. I used to play Mortal Kombat 9,
Ooh.
yeah, on the PS3. And me and my friends would have like little mini tournaments, but I wouldn't really call that esports because it was in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, that's how grassroots
yeah, that's
esports
how it
starts.
starts, isn't it?
You know, we always got told in like history of esports that like the first ever tournament was run in some guy's basement or something.
Yeah.
I think that's what Kyle said, anyways.
We're technically
Probably.
in some guy's basement. It's just a really
Yeah,
Or
this is just a
guy.
really fancy
Basement,
basement.
yeah.
basement.
I love working in the basement.
Real. Well, Tyler, what about you?
I sort of started off competitively gaming on the 360. That was probably my
Damn.
starting console properly to play like games like Rocket League mostly at the time. I
Does
can't
Rocket
sort of
League exist on the 360? Is that how long Rocket League's been around?
yeah.
Wow.
remember
I
what
started
it
playing
was.
Rocket League on the 360, as well as like other games like Minecraft and that. But you know, casual 10-year-old vibes. And then I moved up to the Xbox One, and then I eventually got a PC. Not too long ago actually. It was when I started college. So it was about 2-3 years ago now. So yeah, I've like I said, I haven't got a Nintendo Switch or anything. But the
Which will
most
never let you live down. by the way.
the most Nintendo console I've ever had, most recent one would be the Nintendo 3DS.
Wow. Yeah.
I do
That's
love
fire,
my 3DS.
that's fire.
though.
I
Like,
do love
you
my
can't-
3DS
you can't
as
fault
well.
that.
I did
wanna-
like it.
I
I had the
wanna
blue
buy
one, you know, the
one.
metallic-y blue one.
See,
Yes.
mine's the fancy one because I have the limited edition Pokemon Sun and Moon 3DS
Oh, I
XL
wanted
that had
one so
Solgaleo and Lunala in like silver on it, which is really cool. And because I got Pokemon Moon, it came with a little Lunala figure as well, which is cool.
bad. So
Nice.
the whole reason I got my first job was
Mm.
because my 3DS started to like slow down because I had it for like years and years. So I wanted to get a new one, and they just released the new 2DS XL.
Oh
with the,
yeah.
You know, you could get the white and orange ones with like
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the-
yeah,
the
yeah.
textured ones. I was
Yeah.
like, I wanted that so bad, so I got a job to buy it. I got paid on like, so I say I started on the Monday, I got paid on the Saturday, and they discontinued the console on the
No
Friday for
way.
sale. So it shot up by like 200% on Amazon. And I couldn't afford it.
GG.
And
Damn.
then I never got one since. I still
Wow.
use my old like Yoshi 3DS. And
Oh,
it's
nice.
cute though.
Well, for me, I guess the first game, or no, the first console, I guess, was my dad's Xbox that he had. No, actually, never mind. I lied. I started out on.
Lying to
I
us
had-
live on
I
stream.
had. Well, I had a DS Lite, a baby pink DS Lite that I covered.
My mum had one of
Oh.
those.
That I covered in Hello Kitty stickers, and I used to play like Mario Party and Mario Kart all the time. And then we got a Wii as well, so I played like Wii Sports, Mario Kart, you know, as you do. And then my dad got an Xbox, and I used to play Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare 2 on that,
Nice.
which is a banger game.
That was a really good game. I don't think
I've
the
never
server's
played it.
still on.
It's
You've never
so
played
I
it?
played the,
good.
you know the one you get like on your iPad, you can play like the little.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even know what to call it, but that's the most I've ever
But no,
played.
the Plants vs
Zombies.
Zombies like FPS game was so
I wanted
good.
to play it. I always watched videos
was
on
really
it, but I
good.
just
I played
never.
a Roblox
Roblox
version of it.
I never had enough money to.
Crocus
I was too
Strike.
young.
Yeah. And then I also played a little game called Paladins on my dad's Xbox as well,
Oh.
mainly
I remember
because
that.
I played on
I
PC.
didn't have Overwatch, So I was
Yeah.
like, Paladins is the closest thing I
It's the
could
next
get to
best
it.
thing.
Wasn't
really.
Overwatch
Yeah.
free?
No,
No,
this,
not
was
at the
when, this
time.
was when you still had to pay
You
for
used to have to
Overwatch, and
pay
it was
for
like
it.
40
Oh,
quid.
damn.
Yeah.
I think I bought Overwatch, played it once, and then a week later it was free.
Yeah,
I was
oh,
fuming.
that's sad. But then I got a laptop, not like a gaming laptop, just like a regular
A
laptop.
Mhm.
And I started playing like Roblox, Minecraft,
Got
and
that
then
Dell Pavilion.
I downloaded League of Legends onto. I downloaded League of Legends onto this not made for gaming laptop at all.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
horrible. I'd get so many frame drops. The game just
Did
like
it sound like
did not
Heathrow
burn.
Airport?
It actually did. It sounded like an airport every time I loaded it up. But then eventually I got a gaming laptop, which I still have to this day, which is when I play League, and I also played Valorant. And then, well, actually, I've had my Switch for a long time. I had it since like 2017, 2018, I think maybe.
My Switch just started sounding like Heathrow Airport. I don't know what that's about, but yeah.
And I originally had Mario Kart on my Switch. That was the first game I got, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then I guess more recently I've started using my Switch more for Splatoon and all the Pokemon games and everything that's coming out. But yeah, so we are going to go to a quick little break where we're also going to be providing you guys with some peak Mario Kart content. So we will be back in just a few minutes, and yeah, we get to
Stick around to
enjoy
watch
some
me
gaming.
win.
like a knife, make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control.
And hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gamers Report. I am your host yet again, Scarlett, also known as Crystal, and I am now only joined by Tom.
I know, everyone else has left us.
I know,
They've gone off to play Mario
wonder
Kart
where
while
they've
we're
gone.
doing all the heavy lifting.
But yeah, we're here to give you guys a bit more fun for the next part of this podcast episode, I guess. We're
Yeah.
gonna be playing some Mario Kart.
Yeah, so we're going to have a little Mario Kart mini tournament. So, we've got our two fabulous guests. I'm Harry. There we go. Oh my god, that's horrible, isn't it? I've known him since September and I've just forgotten his name.
Wow.
You
You can't forget Harry. He's the Rocket League guy.
I know, the Rocket League guy with blue hair, Harry. So Harry and
Tyler.
Tyler have gone off to sit and play Mario Kart.
So
And
yeah, I guess if we have a little look at our bracket quickly, we can see that we first have, like you said, Harry and Tyler playing,
Mhm.
and then it's going to be me versus you,
Yep.
as you can see. Hazard and Jinx there playing first, and then Crystal versus Tomfoolery afterwards, and then the winners of both of those games go to our grand finals. And I've heard that the winner wins a monster and a packet of crisps.
A monster and a packet of crisps.
That's a banger
What?
prize, I'd say.
That prize is absolutely absurd.
Incredible. Almost tops the
It's
Pokemon
too
cards
much.
prize that I got from.
It absolutely tops the Pokemon prize
From
because look at
Hamza.
this.
Incredible.
This is what you will be winning.
This is what you're winning.
I'm hoping I'm winning
So,
it because
There's
I
high stakes here.
put it back on its podium there.
So I believe our players are going into their character selection right now.
Yeah, I think they'll
So
be getting ready.
yeah, I guess they're getting ready to start the game. I think this is going to be interesting, considering Tyler doesn't own a Nintendo Switch, and
Oh, yeah, I'm
Harry.
really interested to see how this plays out because I'm expecting that one of these players is going to have a little bit more experience than the other.
Yeah,
Like you said, purely based off of the fact that one of them owns
Yeah,
a Switch and one of them
exactly.
doesn't.
And if I'm not mistaken, Harry is player 1 and Tyler is player 2. So Harry playing as himself. Tyler also seems to be playing as Harry as well. So this is going to be interesting, seeing how our two players.
Do you have any thoughts about those kart choices really quick, just before they slip out of our minds?
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought the same.
Interesting, to say the least. But let's have a look at what cup they're going to choose. Personally, I don't really have a favourite cup. I quite like the Triforce one, but
Well, if you don't have a favourite cup, do you have a favourite? That is a little bit unrelated.
I am a big fan of Big Blue and Mute City. The F-Zero courses are quite cool. I do enjoy them quite a lot.
I am personally a Melody Motorway enjoyer.
Oh,
That is
okay,
the
good choice, good
best
choice.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe map, and it's probably the best Mario Kart 7 map as well. I'll say it.
That's true, but yeah, we're getting into our game now on the Mushroom Cup, starting with Mario Kart Stadium, a very, very classic, typical Mario Kart map.
I'm
It's-
just now noticing as well that we're playing in 200cc.
200cc, interesting.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that players who haven't really played the game that much before are going
Yeah.
to have to really quickly get the grip. of
Yeah,
the
this
game.
is going to be really, really interesting. So as we're seeing our two players getting started here, we do have player 1 already going for the boost, looking incredible. In first place, Harry already.
Taking that little flash pack, getting
Yeah.
that little item as well.
Yeah, going with the little
You can tell he's
carousel
been
rider.
practicing these
Oh,
drifts.
but use the banana straight away, not even holding it to the shells. Interesting, especially a risky move when you're in first place. But whilst you are
Especially
in,
with this further forward. in
Yeah.
first place, you're going to take those people back in the heat.
yeah.
There's going to be at least like 200 blue shells coming towards this corner.
Yeah, oh, skipping over that patch of grass again, thinking maybe he's fast enough to just jump over it, but without a mushroom. It's very difficult, and this guy's getting red shelled as soon as his banana gets moved away from him, and the blue shell
He's
hits
got a
him as
coin.
well, but he does manage to dodge it because that red shell hit him.
Yeah, doing the big thing from that kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's really took full advantage at that time.
did,
We've seen
he
him
did.
pull out another banana. It's just going to keep him safe in the next shell coming up. But
Yeah. And as we look on the other side of our screen here, Tyler in 8th place, not looking too good for him. Not really making his spinning just,
pulling
but
out the
does get a
This
bullet
could turn
bill.
around a little
This
bit.
could turn it around, getting him up to 4th place here. Now he's up to 2nd, got a golden mushroom in hand as well on this final lap. Harry already
Ooh,
closing
that
in
is unfortunate.
on the finish line. A blue shell coming for him, but it's not looking like it's going to matter, and Harry has finished in 1st, which means that he will be our winner. So I believe this might be a BO1. Oh, never mind, it might be the entire course. It's the entire cup, never
I
mind.
think we're seeing the cup, so that'll be really interesting to see. I don't know if we're going to see much of an upset, but you never know.
You never know, yeah.
We could, sorry, we could see a dark horse in this race.
We could see
The redemption arc, the
we could see
storytelling and
we could
narrative.
see Tyler unintentionally bag during one of these races and
Yeah.
end up finishing in front of Harry. Who knows?
Well, this cup, some of the courses are famously known for the bagging.
Yeah, it's true.
For those who don't know, do you want to explain what bagging is?
Bagging is basically where it is typically done on maps where there's a lot of shortcuts that you can take. But bagging is where you intentionally put yourself further back in the race, typically in 12th at the beginning of a race, so that you can get yourselves better items, and then when there are shortcuts, you use those better items, and it almost guarantees you a top placing spot in the end of the race.
Is that over strategy of taking advantage? I don't know if you're going to see it come out.
I don't know if either of these players know what that is though.
I don't know. Harry seems pretty good, to be honest. I'm not seeing him even like bump into a wall. I know it's a pretty low bar, but I'm quite worried about going up against either of these players.
Yeah,
potentially.
this could be an interesting turnaround. Tyler Racine, unfortunately, in 10th place right now. Make that 12th.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, he does have a boot in
If
his
he
hand
manages
though.
to U-turn, he is facing the wrong direction.
He is
Okay,
facing the wrong
coming into
direction
rescue there.
But Harry kind of just gliding along in 2nd place right now. Banana behind him.
Losing to the NPC is an interesting strategy
Yeah.
in this game, considering
Used
the
up his
NPCs
golden
aren't going to
mushroom.
win the monster.
Yeah, so this is looking really interesting. A star in the hands of Tyler. He does appear to have smart steering on. So,
Well, yeah, that's fair enough. I think I'd be saying and the bullet
and
bill.
the bullet bill.
I think he's
in
going to have to
12th
close that gap
place.
a little bit there. It's
Yeah.
gonna at least help him maybe overtake.
Harry,
there, but-
unfortunately, in 2nd, about to get hit by a red shell as well. Does have the boombox in hand, but it's looking like he's going to finish in a generous 3rd place. While Tyler still battling for his life at the end here, finishing in a
Really
trusty
bottom
11th,
line.
not quite last.
You know what? That's all that matters.
Exactly,
You
as long
didn't
as it's
lose
not
to
last.
every NPC.
Yeah,
We've
currently
got Harry sitting
Harry's in 2nd
25
and
points.
Tyler in 8th, I believe that was.
He's going to
Overall.
have to do quite a lot in these next 2 races to overtake that.
Yeah.
He's going to need at least a 1st and a 2nd.
Oh, Sweet Sweet Canyon. This one I say is quite a nice favourite of mine. I do quite like this map a lot. Seems quite easy, quite chill, I think.
Yeah, it is quite relaxed. It's sweet.
It is
But,
quite sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Sweet Sweet Canyon. We're seeing a little bit of aggression coming up from our 2 players here to begin with.
We're actually starting a lot closer than previous races.
We are,
We're seeing
2nd
Tyler
and
climb all the way
3rd.
up from 12 to 3rd. That's
Yeah,
really
already,
impressive.
which is really impressive, especially on 200cc.
If we can keep up this momentum, it'll be really impressive.
Definitely, yeah. Because this means we have to play 200 as well.
I mean, I hope to God it we don't have to play
I
200,
really hope
but
not. I think if we're deciding, we can just play 150. Ooh,
Yeah,
Harry,
I think we do,
unfortunately, gliding onto the side of the tracks there, slowing him down a tiny bit, but with a banana behind him. He's
Not
looking
saying
a little
Matt
bit more
would do
safe.
Tyler a little bit short. Yeah, it is Tyler, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Tyler with the red shell manages to hit Donkey Kong. Is going to hit whoever's in front of him as well, putting him up to 5th place. Now
Managed to
6th.
get a slight boost off that Luigi.
Overtaken
Pulling
by
up the
Luigi, looking to see if maybe he can get any slipstream here, get him a bit more of a speed boost. Throwing out these green shells like there's no tomorrow, not using them. Ooh!
Looking back over to Harry, unfortunately being hit by that lightning.
I mean,
really inconvenient
but-
timing. It's going to take him a lot of time to get that acceleration.
Yeah, but the boo helped Tyler shot dodge, which is pretty impressive there.
Whether it was intentional
Oh,
or not, it
but
was
does get
impressive.
hit by a piranha plant. Is sitting a nice 4th place right now though. Makes that 5th, but
It's going quite. It's comfortably going It's a
Yeah.
lot better than the previous race.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Gets hit by the piranha plant, unfortunately. Has a golden mushroom in hand, actually.
You're
Looking
kind
to
of
give
sitting
him a
in
bit
that
of extra
sixth place
speed.
pole.
Yeah, the middle of the table is not really where you want to be.
It is especially difficult. All those items coming out from everyone, you get hit by everything every 10 seconds, and it's so
Yeah.
easy to fall behind if you don't hit those items.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Gets the star as well, nearly drifting off the course, but that's smart steering.
First place
Really
finish
helping
from
him out
Harry
there.
coming out. Gonna
First
get hit
place
by that
coming out from
piranha
Harry,
again.
but Tyler unfortunately gets hit by the piranha plant,
Oh,
and then
accidental
the star
shortcut.
hopes him, and he finishes in fourth.
He
As
managed to climb all the way up from 12th to 4th in that race.
the
I'm honestly
smart
really
steering
impressed.
really helping him there, guiding him in the right direction, making sure he takes those shortcuts, and managed to hit Luigi at the very end there to secure that fourth place.
Earlier in the race, it might have been doing him a little bit of a disservice.
Yeah.
Intentionally steering him into the piranha plant.
Yeah,
Maybe not great, but really it came through clutch in the
it
end.
really did. Yeah, it
21
really
after that
did.
shortcut with the star, absolutely perfect.
Yeah, definitely. And now we're getting into our final race here, Swamp Ruins. Another map I do enjoy, actually. This
quite
map
enjoy
is
this
quite
It's
enjoyable.
nostalgic to me. It reminds me of the Wii U.
Yeah.
I know all of these maps first debuted on the Wii U, but
Mhm.
it's got something about it. It is very
Yeah.
Wii U.
It is very Wii U, and now we're seeing
Whether
Tyler.
that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know, but it is very
Yeah.
Wii U.
We're seeing Tyler keep his fourth place position here. Harry steadily in first place, but Tyler unfortunately gets hit by the swamp and does get squished. But Tyler already boosting himself back and forth, unfortunately drifted the wrong way, gets overtaken by two people with stars.
At least he didn't get hit by the star, though. That could
Yeah.
have been a lot more difficult.
I think the real enjoyment here is going to be seeing how many times Tyler either gets hit by the swamp or runs into them. Because
That's dead in his tracks.
yeah,
Like,
not
flat like a pancake.
yeah,
by that
not
point.
knowing the timing of the swamps, I think is going to be quite devastating for Tyler here.
I mean, as long as Tyler pays attention, when he's kind of looking a bit grumpy and just drive straight into it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
good.
definitely, I agree. Using that bottom mushroom to his advantage, and Harry flies off the map somehow.
Especially difficult to do the CCC with these maps, but you can't.
Yeah.
Not that you can't, but
Oh
seems to
dear.
be drifting in
Oh
circles.
dear.
I'm not sure if this is entirely intentional.
I have a feeling this might not be, but interesting plays from Tyler. I feel like he's been in the
and
same
we've
place
just
for
seen
about
Harry
10 minutes.
lap Tyler.
Yeah, we have. Tyler does not know where he's going. Oh, and he's figured it out. No, he hasn't. This is a really interesting race. Tyler had a solid kind of mid-table positioning the entire time and has unfortunately gone to 12th because he can't figure out how to get out of the
I
water.
don't even know if you can blame this on Joy-Con. This is so crazy.
This is
has
not
to
even
be
Joy-Con
top
drift.
plus point. Well, it was really
Harry's
interesting
already
series.
finished, and I think it's safe to say that Harry's won this out of the two of them.
Yeah.
Woo! Just drive forward.
Get out of the water, man. Like,
It's not that difficult. There's a staircase in front of you.
it's not that deep, though.
Drive up it. Oh my God.
Hopefully the game times itself out with much for you, so you can get back into the next.
Hopefully, yeah.
Otherwise, we're just going to keep going down the circle.
There we go. He figured it out. Finally.
Oh, wait, hang on. He's out of the water.
He's out of the water,
He's only
looking
been
really
lapped 4
interesting.
times in personal 11th place. This is like a really big strategy. Maybe we'll
This
just
is
climb back.
huge. This is huge.
And we hit the swamp.
Oh,
Are we
banger.
going to see an attempt on that shortcut?
This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is certainly some interesting content that we have. Harry's CPU did drive into the swamp, unfortunate. And he finally finished the race.
No, he hasn't. We're in
Oh
lap
my
3.
God, he didn't even finish lap 2.
Surely the game just gives up at this point.
Surely, he's been lapped about
Surely.
5 times by everyone else. I pray and beg do not get stuck in this water again. Okay,
Oh,
bullet bill.
coming in clutch. Not for the players, but for us.
But for the people watching, most definitely, yes.
I can only imagine this is brilliant content.
This is incredible content, I think.
Are we
I
gonna
think
see
our
that
I think our
start
producer is certainly enjoying this as well. And he's finally finished the
There
race.
we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Round of
The
applause.
First and a 12th place finish. The
Incredible.
extreme ends of the spectrum here.
Definitely yes. And I mean Harry finishing in first overall, Tyler finishing in 8th overall, so I think we do have a clear winner here.
Yeah, only slightly.
Only slightly.
It was
yeah.
close, just a spoonful.
Just a spoonful. But now we're gonna switch our players over. Don't know if we'll be switching to a short break while we do that. But we're gonna be switching our players over, and you guys get to see me and Tom battle it out this time.
Wish us luck, or wish me
Wish
luck.
us-
Don't wish Tyler luck. Wish me luck. I'm
yeah,
the one who needs
we
it.
will be back in a few minutes with the next set of Mario Kart races.
See you later.
We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a ride, Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Mario Kart segment of the Gamers Report live show. I'm with Tyler, my competitor from my previous match.
I didn't want to go too hard on you. I can't lie, so
I understand.
you know, did a bit of drifting here and
Bit
there.
of drifting, Tokyo
But-
Drift around
Yeah, I
the
let you
middle
win
of
in
the
the end, you know, because I don't want to show you up, like I said.
Yeah.
But we are now going to be going into game number 2. It is going to be Tom versus Crystal. It's going to be
Mhm.
interesting to see who can win and what their skills are like in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't know what CC they're doing. We did 200 CC, which is
Yeah.
the fastest in the game. I don't know what CC they're doing, so it'll be interesting to find out. And let's just have a quick little look at the bracket to just visualize the next match. We've got me versus winner 2. So whoever winner 2 is going to be, you know,
In the grand finals for
in
the
the
prize.
grand finals of the prize.
So here we are. We've got the bracket. It is going to be, like I said, Crystal versus Tom. Hazard won the first game, and it's going to be, like I said, very interesting to see their skills within this game, and
Mhm.
if it's going to be a close matchup like ours was.
All right. Well, I think we should be all good to go. Hopefully, we get another close game, like you said.
It's very close.
Yeah.
I think we're just waiting for the match to start up here, but we're getting into the game very, very shortly.
Yep. the biggest thing I'm interested in seeing is what CC these guys play at.
How can you tell?
Because
Is it like I
it
know
will
obviously
say-
there's different speeds, but it says right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it says on the map when you're loading up into a map, it will say like 200 cc, 150. I don't know what they're going to be doing, but I'm gonna try and make the finals.
I'm gonna assume
200 cc.
I'm gonna assume 200.
I'm gonna say 150.
Nah.
A lot of people, I
they're
think-
fast paced.
Well, yeah, there's 200 cc, which is like really fast, but a lot of competitive Mario Kart is 150 cc. So we'll have to see what they pick.
Well, we actually can't tell at the moment, but they are going to be
Yeah.
picking.
Figure out which cup they're doing first.
Yeah.
That's a
Maybe
pretty
it's
cool
gonna
cup.
be the Moon Cup.
Peach Gardens, love that map from the
Rainbow
DS.
Road's very OG, as we can see. It is in
The
multiple.
Wii
cups.
Rainbow Road, that's a throwback. Spiny Cup is really good.
I think the Wii Rainbow Road is probably the best one, but maybe
That's true. That's
maybe
true.
I'm just saying that because that's the one I played
Nah,
the
I
most.
think that's correct. There's a couple of Rainbow Roads where you like drive on the moon and stuff, but I don't think that really is like,
No, that's like
it's the
that's like
correct
so
feel.
2024.
yeah, it's not the correct feel of Rainbow Road. So we're pretty much just waiting to see what these guys pick. There are,
Personally, I'd pick one with Rainbow Road on it, but
yeah,
at least they're doing a different.
If they
map,
don't do it,
hopefully.
we'll do it for the finals definitely. I feel like there's
Oh, they
at
are.
least one like fire map in each of these cups. And here we go. Loading into the map, we'll be able to see what CC they're racing at.
I'm going to assume 200, like I said, but
We didn't get to see 150 CC.
damn, you were right.
Of course, of course.
They're not that pro. They're not going for 200.
And we actually did skip the character select and the kart select, so we don't know what these guys are playing. We've got a Daisy and a Peach
They're basically
on the
doing what
meta
we did,
cars.
same
Okay,
build.
GG.
Whoever Daisy is did end up getting a better start there. Did get a bit of a boost. Daisy is going to be Crystal. We have found out. Tom is in the lead here, but
Ooh.
does get hit by a green shell. It's very unfortunate.
Quick little swap around.
Crystal does get the early lead here, putting her in third place. Smart steering helping her out, but she does get tackled by a red shell.
Smart steering? Or are you steering smart? that's the real
I
question.
mean, it looks like the NPC car is steering smart.
True.
Does tackle Tom, now putting him down into fifth. It is
Pretty
quite,
even currently.
Yeah, I was going to say it's quite neck and neck here, but
Never mind.
Tom falls into the train tracks.
That is Scarlet having some issues. 7th place. Tom in 3rd. Catching up to the Wario in 2nd.
It's still anyone's game. Like I said,
Ooh.
it is quite close
That's a
at the
bit
moment.
unlucky.
Tom being in 6th and Chris being in 3rd.
2nd place. 3rd place. There's just a big battle going on in that upper 3. I say upper 3. It's only 2 and 3 right now. 1st place, that Link is quite far ahead. And there's another car.
Well, Tom might have to come back here. He is going to be putting himself back into 4th place now with 2 mushrooms around him.
Crystal's
He does
right
have
there,
enough speed to get even into 2nd, I think, here. He uses him smartly, and he gets him into 1st. Even better. Tom now just has to hold his position for the last lap. Oh, you're Pete.
Daisy is...
Silly me. Never mind.
W comeback. Another bus.
Getting him confused.
Holding down the red shell.
Looks like Crystal's in 1st, not Tom.
Good for defense, and the best thing is if your red shell doesn't get hit by like another red shell or something, if you do get overtaken, you can take that 1st place straight back just by firing that red shell. As long as they don't have any defensive items, then it's pretty much a guaranteed 1st.
Just saving it at this point. There's no real need to use it. Got the last lap coming up here. Tom going to be trying to catch up in that 6th place here with a mushroom in hand.
Uses the mushroom.
Going to strategize
Ooh.
it. Getting 3 more mushrooms here. Hopefully he can use it to get into maybe even 3rd here, it looks like. Just right behind the 2 players in front of him.
Driving lines, unfortunately not the best, and gets hit with that bomb that will pretty much negate any progress that was just made using that triple mushroom. Meanwhile, Scarlet getting further into the lead, just holding the lines and approaching on the finish line.
Yeah, it does look like Scarlet is going to be winning the first game here. Putting her
There we
up
go.
quite a few points over Tom. Tom is looking like he's going to be
Golden
finishing
mushroom.
in 6th here.
Somehow
And he
not
gets fifth
gaining
last
any
second.
speed on this random driving
Oh!
NPC.
He does!
Manages to get 5th though.
He got 5th last second. Wow. Very well put there by Tom. 8 points with Scarlet with 15.
Yep.
Very close game for first.
It definitely still anyone's race. I mean, I think once you get into the end of the 2nd race, maybe the end of the 3rd race, you kind of get to see who solidifies that win. But we are moving into one of the most fire maps in the game, Peach Gardens. This is a
hate
great
this
map.
I can't lie.
What?
If I was playing this, I would just constantly be dying to the big balls in the.
Oh
garden,
yeah.
The big
No,
chompers.
I hate dying to the big balls. Here we go.
Looks like Daisy is going to be taking an early lead here in second place, but
In
she
the
does.
water.
It's Jova. It's all Jova.
It's Jova.
She is now in 5th place. Tom is going to be taking a first place lead.
Luckily
Can
she
Daisy
does.
catch up?
Luckily she does spawn before the item box, which means that she does get a mushroom. She's gonna hold on to it for now. Maybe get into a better position to overtake using it. That chain jump nearly squashing her, but managed to get past it unscathed.
Daisy right behind Peach here with the mushroom. Can she use it to overtake? She is going to make sure she uses it as... I don't even... Did she get an ability? Yeah, I think she did.
Just
She's gonna
holding.
just maybe use it to cut across. Throw it.
Yep. That was a red shell.
Dodge the red
Dodge the
shell.
red
And that
shell,
puts her
taking
in
up
first
first place.
place.
But the blue shell's there. Just gonna have to take the brunt of it.
Tom helping her out, putting her in first place, but then gets a blue shell. So maybe it was maybe that was Tom's strategy all along.
That would be very 4D chess like.
4D chess.
Yep. Pretty neck and neck for this top 3 right now. Item advantage is going to Scarlet currently. She does have that red shell.
I mean, if Tom can somehow get first, then he's going to be very, very close in points to
Ooh,
Crystal.
driving next to the Wario with the banana to inflict some damage there. Drop them down a couple spots. There's the red shell. That is a perfectly timed banana there. The worst thing about having those rotating bananas going around your car is sometimes it will simply not defend the item if the item isn't behind your car once it hits, but managing to drop it behind stops that shell, but
But both
doesn't make
players
a
are neck
difference if
and
there's
neck. It
lightning.
is coming up to the end of the race here. Unfortunate there for Tommy. Does smack into the wall. It is looking like it is going to be a Crystal lead as she is quite far ahead in first place. Coming up to the finish line here, just around the corner. And if Tom can get a really good ability like a red shell here, he might be able to take first place. And he gets 2 red shells,
but
let alone
Scarlet
one.
has the banana. Using one banana to block, but the double red
Come
shell
on,
like
Tom.
you said. And the overtake does happen, but a slam
Drift
into the
wrong
wall.
way. The drift the wrong way, absolutely threw it there for Tom, now putting him down into
And the
third place.
Wario, this Wario is OP, and then mid-air red shell onto the greenery. That's so unlucky.
But Tom glides himself in.
Can't land on the double item box, but another shock. That's the second one in this lap.
Tom has taken first place over Wario. Daisy right behind his tail. Can she catch up in time?
What? Where did that link come from? A great overtake, but another one.
It's neck and neck,
Neck and
and
neck.
Tom takes it.
Tom with the win. I think statistically that puts them super close together. Within 4 points.
Yeah.
Scarlet's still in the lead because a first and a second is better than an 8th? Or was it? Oh, it was not an 8th. Okay, never mind. I don't know what the first result was, but it was something and a first.
Well, a very close matchup there. Can we see it again happen here? If Tom can beat Scarlet, even if like a first and a second, if Tom comes first this race, it is going to put him in the lead, I think.
Yeah.
But here we go. Third map, we're going to be on Merry Mountain. What are your
This map-
predictions for the end of this game? Who do you think is going to take home?
This map's pretty sick. I think Scarlet's going to take this game, to be honest. I think it's going to be back and forth. Even if it's two wins per player, I think because of that second place from Scarlet in the second map there, I think she might be able to take the win. But we'll have to see if there's any catastrophic failures that happen.
Yeah, well,
in this
only
race.
time will tell. She is in third place at the moment. Never mind. She's straight into first. Drifting her way around the map.
Opts to
Two
not go
bananas.
for the double item. Gets
she just-
bananaed.
Did she get sniped bananaed?
Banana snipe.
Wow.
Tom in second, trying to catch up to the Link in first. But Link and Wario, those are the two NPCs that seem to be doing really well for
They're the
this
strongest links in these games.
cup. That is a pun.
Literally.
yeah. I don't. Was that intentional?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, GG. Link being the
You are the
strongest.
strongest link. Literally. Lap number 2 here. Daisy is going to be neck and neck with Tom here.
Tom did get into her slipstream, but unfortunately can't make an advantage of it and falls off the map.
That green shell could be
Ooh,
used.
gets a hit by the
in-
rotating green shell as well. Back in 7th place now.
Daisy is trying to get into first place here with that, whatever that ability is
Horn.
called, the horn looking thing. She's probably going to use it to her advantage here and take first place.
Or not. I think the better move is probably to save it for a blue shell if that happens.
Can
I'm
you-
sure that's probably what the...
Can you save yourself with the blue shell with that?
Yes, with the horn, you can save yourself. And I don't know if it's possible in 150cc, but if you have a mushroom, then you can save yourself from a blue shell with a mushroom. There's a
Well,
shock coming in there, though.
Last lap now. Tom
does
is in
remove all
7th.
the
It's
items.
not looking good for him. He needs a second place finish here. Otherwise, it is going to be all over for him. Unless he can somehow get in
Banana.
first place.
Not banana, boomerang. They're the same shape. Double item box. Has a banana. Gets backwards red shelled. Drops a bomb. Tries to clear out some of the pack behind.
You can hear Scarlet absolutely raging there from the backwards red shell from Wario. Very, very skilled player.
Even
One of the top in the world, I've heard.
double red shell, but Yoshi's there. This is the first time Yoshi's made like a significant appearance in the race, but flying over into first place. Tom following behind in 5th, and that might secure the entire series.
Unless
if there's
Scarlet comes last. In
yeah,
this next
that could
race.
be some like catastrophic failure from Scarlet in this last race, and if Tom gets first place, then maybe we can get an overtake. But
It is
from
gonna be
how
looking
it's-
like it's
yeah, from how it's been going, I think it's going to be fairly unlikely. But we are moving on to Rainbow Road for this final track,
maybe we're going to see a lot of falling off the map unless that is not possible.
and that is the moon that I mentioned. On this Rainbow Road, you do have a section where you drive on the moon, which
It's the
personally,
fake Rainbow Road.
I'm not the biggest fan of this section. I prefer the Wii Rainbow Road, but
Yeah, 100%.
Rainbow Road is Rainbow Road, so we will see. Fairly close start. Scarlet with an early lead, but Tom right behind her. Now heading onto this more vertical section. Both players managing to get every trick, but Tom getting red shelled at the end of it.
Tom is an absolutely spectacular performance here if he wants to take home this win. The Scarlet does
Scarlet
fall
falling
off,
off the map.
gives Tom a massive advantage.
Tom's
in this
awkward.
matchup.
Oh, what a save! That's a Rocket
What
League
a
thing.
save.
That I thought Tom was coming off the map
And
there.
she's done it again.
And she's done it again.
Maybe we've put it
This
into
is what we've spoken about.
we've put it into the
It's the
universe.
cast. It's not the cast of curse. It's the cast of blessing, or at least the cast of blessing for Tom at
We
least.
secretly
But
want Tom to win this. It'll be
There's a
an
horn.
insane comeback.
good use of the horn there to get rid of the red shell. That would have been bad if Tom got hit with the horn while midair.
All
there,
Tom
because
needs to do is
would've
not
fallen
fall off the map, and he wins.
holding that pink drift, getting the ultra mini turbo with all of the boosts in
Scarlet.
between.
Busting out the excuses here. She is in 6th place, kind of angry because she knows if she comes in 6th or lower, she's probably going to end up losing.
And Tom looking like he has a fairly good chance at holding this lead because
I
of
think if
the
she
6
fall-
coins.
Yeah, if she falls off again, I think it's all over for her, I can't lie.
Scarlet only on 2 coins, which means that you don't accelerate as quickly. Your top speed is slightly lower.
Yeah. But 4th place here, she is trying to catch up. If she does end up falling off again, I think it is all secured for Tom.
Tom
But,
holding the first place.
last lap. Looking very good for Tom here, but will it be enough points?
I think 4th place still might be able to give Scarlet the win if it's heading more towards like
I think if it's
9th or
6th,
10th or something.
I don't even know. I think the 6th or 7th might work as well.
We'll have to see.
But yeah, well, we're closing in on the finish line here.
Unless anything horrible happens.
Tom has officially
Tom
finished.
victory. A
Will it
4th
be
place for
enough?
Scarlet, maybe a 3rd place. Warrior getting hit by the banana. I think that secures it for Scarlet.
Although she came 3rd, I think that is secure for her. And it is.
There it is.
Unfortunate there for Tom.
Only 6 points in it.
Yeah.
But that was incredible head-to-head right there.
Yeah. Scarlet fell off. I think it was about 4 times.
Yeah, that Rainbow Road factor really did a lot.
But yeah, what an interesting game. You know, we kind of expected Scarlet to win there. We put our votes on her.
Yeah.
And yeah, they didn't do 200 like us, but
Yeah.
150 is still better than 50.
I think I'm gonna try to push for 200 for the finals. I think it's just more
I think that's more
high
yeah,
octane,
more of an exciting
more
race.
intense,
But
requires
now,
more skillful driving.
whilst we set up the finals, we are going to go into a little bit of a break whilst we just switch over to players, and we'll be back very, very shortly.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Just saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Want me on your song, throw a couple steps, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby? Why do I love the way you are? We always leave me. Why do I, baby? Why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby? Why do I love the way you are? We always leave me. Why do I, baby? Why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Sorry, watching me get absolutely railed that game. It's over.
I mean, we both got destroyed in our games. Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And I guess
But I think that makes us the most qualified people to cast over this finals.
yeah,
The
because
two people who lost both games earlier.
yeah, I mean, we're letting the better players, give them the better content. So if
Yeah,
you think
well,
about it, we're
I
actually
think,
just content masters.
we just felt sorry for them.
yeah,
You've got to give them the win.
especially in my
They
game, I
can't
didn't
win
want to
every
destroy
time.
him.
Exactly. You've
But-
got to keep it kind of close. You can't destroy their ego too bad. So
Yeah, but like you said, it is the finals now, so whoever wins this match is going to take home the prize.
the beautiful prize stationed behind us. Ooh.
Special. Yeah, if we're looking at the bracket here, we do see that I did lose to Hazza and Tom lost to Crystal, making this the grand finals. Wonder what map they're going to pick, and I'm assuming they're going to be picking 200cc.
I'm quite excited to see what cup they go for. We are actually seeing another me coming in. I'm not too sure who this will be. I think it'll maybe be Scarlet. Okay, yeah, I think that is Scarlet.
Yeah, I mean, Scarlet, rocking her Splatoon, what's it called? Character, I guess you could say.
Inkling.
Yeah. He does
And
love
we're
Splatoon,
seeing-
so
Oh, Harry is the Harry me in the castle costume. Scarlet is an Inkling.
Harry's trying to play chess.
Very on brand for both of them, to be honest.
Yeah,
Scarlet's
definitely.
car might struggle into just the slick wheels. Only changing the slick wheels. Quite fun.
But it's going to be interesting to see what map they pick.
Do you have a favourite map? I don't think
Like
had
we
a
were
chance to
saying
hear
with
this.
Harry, it's got to be the Wii Rainbow Road.
The Wii Rainbow Road. Really?
Yeah, not the one you guys just played. That was the 3DS one.
I'm a Melody Motorways girly. Leaf Cup for the win.
I would say I like Moo Moo Meadows, but that'd be cap.
Yeah, I like the idea of Moo Moo Meadows, but I'm miserable racing it every
Yeah,
single
I just hit
time.
into the cows and go boo.
Yeah, every single and the Monty Moles jumping out the ground.
Yeah, I'm just anything that moves and hits you, not good.
Um,
Especially with the the like Venus traps on the side of the race.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's one of my downfalls of why I lost. Here we are,
Wow.
Cooper City,
Ready to get
first
in.
game.
150cc. Is this mirror?
This is Mirror 150.
150cc
I was gonna
mirror
say it's
mode.
backwards.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think I've ever actually played mirror mode in my life. This would be really confusing for learning the time player.
I like deciding to spam her camera, but will it help?
Yeah, honestly, it's a strategy. You spam the camera, you win. Easy clap.
I mean, she's right behind Harry, and you know we've seen how good Harry is at this game, so maybe it is working for her. Smashing into Harry, trying to bump him out.
This is really neck and neck. I think, let's be real, neither of our games particularly close. I'm excited to see these two actually good players.
You say that as she does get knocked down into third. Very unfortunate. Harry taking a bit of a big lead here. Can she catch up?
Just missing that green shell there. Really lucky on Scarlet's part. Just falling behind from Piranha there. But managing to steal it with the item. As long as she gets these boosts on this drift around the corner, she should be able to get a decent amount of ground back towards that first place position.
I mean, yeah, you're saying that. She is catching up. She is in second place here, but she doesn't have bananas. Hopefully she can get something a little bit more useful. Maybe like a red shell or a blue shell. Can you even get blue shells in second place? I think you can.
Well, actually you can, but it depends on the distance from the player in first place. So it doesn't actually go off of the position. It goes in meters from the person in first place.
Okay,
If they were about 3,000 years ahead of you, then you absolutely could get a blue shell in second, but it's not very likely.
Yeah.
I might be lying. I think it probably position does factor into it slightly, but look at neck and neck here again, constantly swapping back and forth between second and first place between these two players.
She is going to be taking first place here. Harry on the inside of the corner there, taking a little bit of a lead over Scarlet.
Oh, this green shell could be lethal.
Last lap, both players with 10 coins each here. That is going to make sure that they both have maximum acceleration. Scarlet right behind Harry, keeping that banana behind her. Perfect there. Gets defended by the red shell.
Really fortunate to have banana there because if you get hit by a red shell at that point, you are kind of GG. There's so much ground to cover back at this point with everyone at maximum acceleration.
Yeah, especially at the last lap. Harry with 10
it's
shells.
Make or break. Oh,
and I think it's over for her this map.
This could be it.
But hey, second place. That's pretty good, point-wise, if you think about it on the leaderboard.
Well, don't count your chickens before they hatch. We don't know what's going to happen in this final lap. But,
the final lap?
Yeah.
Final corner?
Yeah, we do. Final corner, maybe, yeah.
But yeah, that's fine, second place.
It was a really close game to watch. Obviously, it's first game of the series. We're seeing a first and a second place, which is a bit of a change from the first and 12th place we saw earlier from some of our games.
Yeah, not too good there, but...
We're going neck and neck throughout the games. It's going to be really interesting to see.
Harry does have a challenge on his hand. Second map going to be on Ribbon Road. Very interesting. I've personally never seen this map before. So it's going to be very, very interesting.
It's probably one of my favourites, actually. I really enjoy it, especially when you're going over the ribbons. If you manage to hit that somersault button right at the top, you get a little boost. Really interesting to watch. Obviously, it's all based on the timing.
Yeah, definitely.
The early game is looking very much the same here. Everyone's staying quite close. We're going to see the first couple of items come out now.
Like going to be trying to use the green shell there, but can't quite connect it onto any of the players. She is going to be trying to battle for second place here with the worm-looking guy.
With Wiggler.
I don't know what their names.
They added Wiggler to Mario Kart. It's really triggering me.
He is getting the perfect jumps on the bumps, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Brings her all the way up into second, right behind Harry.
As the Smashing, she could go for some shortcuts and to hold on to it for long.
Harry wanting to defend his... Wanting to defend his position, though.
Oh, she does make a shortcut. It closes a little bit of distance, maybe not quite as much as she was hoping for. The fireball spam landing. Oh!
She gets hit by her own fireball.
That is unfortunate.
She snipes Harry, but then ends up hitting herself in the...
Hopefully one of these green shells will connect for her. As long as she doesn't try and go for a direct hit, one of them likely is going to hit. Green shells were actually more likely to hit after they bounce off the wall. They're the homing effect.
Really?
Yeah, we do.
Never heard of that one before.
Yeah, the more you know. Managed to dodge the blue shell, still taking a little bit of delay from lap 2, obviously turning into fourth.
Yeah, well, we are only on the second lap. She does take first place. Harry is going to be trying to go for her and get that position back.
Doesn't quite have anything to take those shortcuts, but neither of them do so. We're not seeing any sacrifices made there. Scarlet is managing to maintain the lead quite well into the final lap of the game.
I mean, she is looking like she's in a very good position here. Got a green shell with her. She's got more positions. She's got even a red shell behind her now. So unless Harry can use his drifting skills to get around her, it is going to be looking like Scarlet takes this map, hopefully.
Scarlet could throw out this red shell, but it was quite a risky move. She's got nothing then to defend herself against turning in, conning it.
Yeah. But she almost falls off the map there, and she does. They are neck and neck. Only time will tell here. Harry have a red shell, but misses, I think.
Oh my god, just
it is literally neck and neck. Oh my god!
Who actually won? I don't
She
know.
won!
She won!
Scarlet won that!
I don't think you can physically get a closer game than that. Both players sitting on 27
Wait, they
points,
both got
one
first
win
for that
each.
game.
Oh, they both got first.
Well, it said
They
second for Harry, but they both got first. They got
Ah.
the same amount of points, which is crazy.
One of them got first last round, and one of them got first this round. One of
Yeah.
them got second last
I
round.
don't
one
even
of them
know.
got second this round,
Yeah.
so it adds up to be even.
Yeah. Wow. What a game. You could not predict that.
You really, honestly, it was neck and neck the entire game. What a perfect ending to that game.
There
You
literally
see
could
our
not be a
players
more
looking
perfect
very
ending.
impassioned about what just happened.
They both fell off at the exact same time.
Mhm.
They got put down next to each other, and then they kept going back and forth just before the finish line, and they finished at the same time. Wow.
Scarlet managing to hit an early banana on Harry there. Usually this early game we're seeing play out quite differently, or quite similarly each time, but we know it's coming more down to the late game and back. Scarlet managing to stay in the rough there for maybe a bit too long.
But she's still in a good
Still
position.
maintaining second place.
Somehow
I'm not too
Harry
sure
did
what
not
the
catch
players
up.
are doing here. Oh, I'm forgetting, we're playing on mirror mode.
Yeah.
So both players are probably expecting the turn to be on the opposite side, and that maybe is why they're driving off the course.
Yeah, probably. That does make sense. But Scarlet in first, and Harry's in sixth here. He's kind of throwing so far.
Like that. Maybe we are seeing more of that bagging technique, what we were talking about. He's falling behind the tension to get these mushrooms, to get the what shortcut to go with on this now.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think this is probably a strategic decision by Harry.
Maybe he's playing like a late game play. We'll have to see. But Scarlet taking first here. Gets hit by a pouncing green shell. Like you said, the homing effect maybe coming into effect there.
Really unfortunate though.
He's going to be losing the first place now, but can she catch up?
First and second dynamic come in yet again.
Like we said, Harry is going to be playing the late
really
game.
Unfortunate timing on that game. Taking out the item box, Scarlet didn't manage to get it. She also gets knocked off the course, pushing her back into fourth place.
Yeah, that is very, very unfortunate there for Scarlet. She did have first place, but now Harry has taken the lead. He's got two shells behind him, so he's looking like he's in a very strong position. He doesn't really need to do anything.
Seeing how close Scarlet is, seeing if he wants to hold on to that red shell or throw it back.
She is just going to be trying to catch up here to Harry, as she did end up hitting.
Here to take a little shortcut. Don't know how much. Oh, really unfortunate. Hitting the pole there is really going to cost us a minute.
I think with all the hits of the trains and she's going onto the rough quite a bit, I don't think it's possible to catch up with the amount of race that's left. But it's absolutely
I don't know
fine.
what that part of the map is called. I keep calling it the rough like it's golf.
I don't even know. We'll just
go
call
with
it the
it.
rough.
I like it.
We'll go with it. Gravel.
Gravel on the gravel. Oh, Scarlet does manage to take the shortcut. Really unfortunately gets hit by an NGC banana. And again at the last
Wow.
minute, falling back into fifth place. It's going to be hard to recover from that one in the next race.
I mean, unless Harry gets sixth or lower in this next race, he wins.
Scarlet needs to win a first in the next race. Harry needs to be less than sixth.
Yeah.
Well,
it's going to be very interesting to see. Well, what is the last map?
the last map of this cup, I believe, is Big Blue. Is this something to do with F-Zero, or am I making that up?
What is F-Zero?
This is a different game. It's Captain Falcon.
Never
Yeah,
heard
is
of
that-
it.
I don't even know if can anyone fact check that? Is Captain Falcon? Zero?
I actually don't know.
He's really disappointed in me for if I get it wrong. He's the type of person to know.
You're the only one that knows about that, because I've never heard of that before.
Scarlet standing in the rearview mirror yet again.
Maybe it works. It worked for her last
Good
time.
luck, Karen. It did work for her out. Work for her out. It did work out pretty well for her last time, but obviously we saw how that went going there.
Yeah.
She's put the higher down, got the early timing.
Like you said, Harry needs to be sixth or lower, and it's
Scarlet really needs to put her up. No. I
She
don't
needs-
think there's too many shortcuts to take on
she
this
needs
map
to use
either.
some hacks or something.
She needs to cover on. Don't also stay on.
Like you know when you finish the race at the very, very end, it auto stays for you. That's what she needs right now. But like we said, Harry needs sixth or lower, and he is in sixth.
Yeah,
But
well,
it is very likely for him to catch up.
if she can keep this distance up, it's going to be pretty beneficial for her, but hopefully, fall back into sixth, get all these items, catch back up to second, and we'll be getting neck and neck again, probably until the final lap.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. But Harry is currently in fifth, knocking between sixth and seventh as well. He does have some mushrooms on his side, so he can easily catch up here, using to his advantage, which he is. But unfortunately, gets hit by a banana.
They get the water in the middle of this map really remind me of, do you remember Piece of Cake on the wing? You go onto the pipe and there's a stream of water down the middle and it's faster if you're driving on it.
What game?
On the Wii version of Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, no, I know
Can't
that.
call
I-
yourself a Wii gamer.
No, yeah,
Not
yeah.
know
I
it's
remember.
a
No, I remember that. I thought you were talking about some different game.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but no, I remember that.
We've seen Scarlet hop back into first hit. Oh, just dropping off the edge there.
But maybe Harry is playing the throw game, so it's like an intense tournament.
Yeah, well, this is the final game.
Yeah, it's fine.
Crosses this
fine.
line. Oh,
Harry needs
If he-
6th or less,
if he
otherwise
can't
he
hit him-
wins. Oh my god,
goodness.
he's actually going to
Bill
lose.
might actually, oh,
Scarlet's going to win.
this is it. If he makes 6 or less,
I
I don't
think
know who won. I think
it might.
be a
It's
draw.
either a tie.
14.
She won by
Scarlet
1 point.
point. Absolutely.
Harry
incredible.
has lost.
I'm
Harry
really
has
excited to see
thrown
the highlight reel in this result here.
the most intense Mario Kart tournament ever.
Wow, that's.
I think we should get the players over for a little bit of an interview, don't you
I
think?
think we should have them over for a little interview. Guys, come on over for.
Let's put them in the middle.
Yeah, let's get them in the middle.
Players, come over.
Get your mics on, guys. Come on. Huh? Before we
Yep.
have a chance to talk to our players, we're going to have another short little break. So we'll well, one of our players has already walked in front of the camera. He's so eager. Welcome back, guys. Wow, that was really neck and neck right in the end there. Congratulations to Scarlett, our
Thank
winner.
you.
The TV will be turning off in 5 minutes. So, before we continue, I'd like to welcome back to the stage our runner-up, our loser, if you will. Loser of the winners. Hazza.
It's me. I'm gonna duck down. I have some very awesome crisps and monsters to bestow upon
Thank
the winner,
you.
the
Thank
champion.
you.
Wow.
I do feel
Hazza,
slightly bad.
Champion of the world.
I feel wonderful, actually.
Champion of the world by 1 point.
I'm
By 1
very
point.
happy that all my Mario Kart training is led up to this, but I do feel a bit bad because the entire reason this guy lost is because he got Mario Karted.
I got Mario
And getting
Karted.
Mario Karted on Big Blue is kind of...
It's
In mirror.
GG's, like we
In
were saying.
mirror.
If
as
it was
well.
200cc, would it be
Okay.
different?
That's
Some may
not
call
how
it luck,
standard, so we're not gonna worry
Some
about
may call it skill.
Yeah.
True. I was actually not skillful enough to get hit by a red shell.
Well,
I mean, you
guys,
did drive into my banana at the very start of the race.
But what a
so-
cup we had there, you know. In the second game, you guys were neck and neck. You drew first place.
Whoa,
Bro,
that was
insane.
insane
Dude,
game 2.
I literally
I clipped it on the
perfect
Switch as well.
perfect drift to get into first place, and then I didn't come out of the drift in time, so I was still like going sideways into the post of the finish line. So I bounced off the post to get second place, and then you win, and
Yeah.
right,
I would have been
guys,
up by like 2 points.
We're about ready to wrap up this amazing little. I don't know. Are we a podcast? Talk show? Are we
Yeah,
a
it's like a
tournament?
know.
podcast
Who
talk
knows?
show
I really
thing.
love it. We've
Tournament
had a good mix
cast.
of things. So
But
if
yeah.
just before we wrap up, let's get a little trophy lift. I think.
Oh,
That's
should we lift my
appropriate.
monster
Come
as
on.
the trophy?
Come up. find your
Appropriate for an
camera.
Remind me to
esports
duck
gamer.
down.
Yeah, duck
Hi.
down. Get down here. Do a little trophy lift.
Oh, I'm so blind.
Wow.
And hey!
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank
thank
you so much
you.
for joining us again, guys.
And yes, thank you everyone so much for watching the second rendition of
I think
Gamers
this is
Report.
The host one.
yeah.
That's
so
true, actually.
it might be a bit rigged because the
Rigged.
host one.
Scripted.
But before I sign off, I'll give each of our special little guests their own little kind of goodbye. So Tom, if you want to go first, any shout outs you want to make? Any
Bye,
goodbyes?
guys. You can follow me on Twitter if you don't already. It's Tomfoolery Video on basically everything on Discord.
Nice. Harry?
Yep. I am.
Yep.
I am at Hazardprod on everything. So smash the follow button. GG's.
Smash that like and
GG's.
subscribe
Smash
button.
You know,
like and
I think
subscribe
we
button.
should do this for the camera.
That was,
GG's.
that was awesome.
Just want to thank everyone for watching, and I'm Jinx on everything, and yeah.
And finally, to end things off, I have been your host, Scarlett, also known as Crystal. You can find me on Twitter, Crystal____. That's Crystal spelled KRYZTAL. And on Twitch, you can find me at Crystal_. So, yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching Gamers Report. Again, thank you so much to our guests and our /players for participating in our tournament. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.